Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. What's up, y'all? 2019 MLB preview show. E-Rhyme Sports in the building. Yankees are already winning 3-0. The Mets, Robinson Cano hit a home run. My predictions, I'm going to break down the show, talk a little fantasy baseball, the whole nine. We got Yankees taking out the Astros in the ALCS. They're making it to the World Series. In the NLCS, the Dodgers will take down the Cubs. And then the Yankees will win the World Series over the Dodgers in 7 games, 4-3. Revenge for when we lost with Reggie and Winfield back in 80. You know what I'm talking about, all right? Let's go Yankees, Bronx Bombers, E-Rhyme Sports, MLB Talk, and my preview show. Don't you understand this opening day, baby bro? The baby Bombers are growing up nicely. They're going to have to make a trade, but the Yankees are going to get it done. Yeah. Need one more starting pitcher. Red Sox ain't repeating. It ain't going down like that. All right? Peace. Baseball's back, baby. Woo! Let's go Yankees. Baseball is back. Yeah, I said it. It's time for some baseball. Get me some peanuts and cracker jacks. The Yankees, the Bronx Bombers, baby. Do you know what it is? I'm excited. I'm hyped up. The baby Bombers are for real. We're going to break down the preview, talk some serious baseball. You should be hyped up. So, listen, it's simple. When I look at the American League, I have the wild card teams coming from the AL East. I think the Rays pitching with Snell, Cy Young winner, will get them the second wild card. It's pretty much what you think. The Yankees, the Red Sox don't have Kelly and Kimbrel. I think they'll have to make moves. The Yankees need another starter. They should get Dallas Keuchel, but they'll trade for somebody. But they're going to win the division. Red Sox and Rays are the wild card. Obviously, in the Central, it's still about the Indians. I do think you'll see the Twins and the White Sox battle each other. That could be a tie. They'll fall short of the wild card, though. The West is definitely the Astros. The A's, just because of, potential pitching and just the way they figure it out. That could move up. The Mariners could be 2. The Angels could be 2. It's all open. Rangers are horrible. National League, man, I'm going. And that could be reversed too. These guys are all I think the Nationals win without Bryce Harper and, his big contract with the Phillies that is only trumped by really Mike Trout and Machado's right there with the Padres. But the Nationals will get it done. And Victor Robles, my rookie of the year in the NL is really going to step up and take over. With Bryce being gone, Braves, Phillies, Mets, it's going to be a battle. We know how bad the Marlins are. I think the Cubs, do their thing. I don't think there's going to be anybody close enough to be able to battle with the Cubs. I do think you're going to see the Brewers, though, play some good baseball. And the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt will be right there for MVP with Nolan Arenado. Chris Bryant as well. So that should be, interesting in terms of that National League MVP race. Bryce Harper maybe too, but the Cubs will take that. And then the Dodgers, I'm going to tell you the wild cards for me are going to be the Padres and Rockies. I could be wrong. It could be the Brewers. Maybe the Giants turn it around. But I could see the Rockies and Padres having a big year and kind of going for it. So you see my postseason awards. Trout and Arenado for the MVPs. The Cy Young, it's Chris Sale's time. He's, always in the top 5 voting. Hasn't won it. It's time. Max Scherzer's going for it. I think his 3rd or 4th Cy Young. He's going to get it. Vlad Guerrero Jr. You remember his pops with the Blue Jays? He'll get that. Victor Robles, I told you, with the Nats. The managers, man, this is so wide open, but I think Aaron Boone could get it. Maybe if the Twins make it, their manager gets it, or the Rays manager. Bud Black, I think the Rockies, falling short of the division, that NL West will be tight, but getting to the playoffs and getting this team looking good, I think Bud Black is going to be the manager of the year in NL. And then you get the World Series in the playoffs. So you see, I got the Rockies, the Red Sox win in the wild card, the Rockies, AL and NLDS. Pretty straightforward. I think the Astros will get revenge on the Red Sox. And then the Yankees, take care of the Indians. Same thing with the NL, little revenge. Cubs take care of the Rockies. Dodgers over the Nats. Poor Nats. They can never get to the World Series. And then at the end of the day, I think the Yankees take care of the Astros and the Dodgers take care of the Cubs. And we have the classic, I think maybe it's 81. I said 80 before, but I think it was maybe 81 because 80 might have been the Phillies winning. And 81 was the Yankees losing to the Dodgers after the Yankees beat them in 78, right? Ron Say, the Penguin, Ron Guidry, Reggie Jackson. My Bronx Bombers, baby. So, 77 and 78, because they lost in 76 to the Reds, and then they got Reggie Jackson. So those are the picks, baseball, E-Rhyme Sports. For those for fantasy, this is my fantasy baseball roster. Not bad. You see, what I got. My second baseman's on the DL, so I had to pick him up. I like the team. I think, obviously, when you're talking about fantasy baseball, you got to look at pitching. You want to be solid with your bench, and I think, these guys are really going to be good, especially having, the shortstop, Carlos Correa. If you can get, and Bryce Harper, you can get guys in the infield positions that get you runs and stuff. Don't sleep on David Peralta. He's going to be the glue to the Diamondbacks, who could still be sneaky good. And I got the Victor Roble. I think he is going to do hip-hop. I went with the, big cat, Cabrera. Everybody's sleeping on him. He's getting older, but he's still got a little, something. Elvis Andrews. So I like my team, I definitely like the Padres, Eric Hosmer. Royals don't have Kane, Moustakas, or Hosmer anymore. They got rid of their whole roster. Went with Brian Braun, I'm not down with the steroid guys, but for fantasy baseball, he's good off the bench. And Buxton, what can he do this year? Can he turn it around after a down season? So, should be fun. I definitely, want to show you my pitching staff. Yeah, you can't stop that. Chris Sale, and Blake Snell, Cy Young guys. I don't know. I wish that I had better relievers, but I like Wade Davis. And I think this kid on San Diego is going to do good. Don't have a pitching bench, but I think the two relievers, two starters, and then just the pitchers, the mixed up starters and relievers. Rick Porcello will do good for the Red Sox. So it's time for baseball. Baseball's back, fantasy baseball. You got to have fun. It's going to be a great, great season for you baseball fans out there. And you know me, my favorite player ever, Reginald Martinez Jackson from the Yankees. Shout out to Jeter, the core four, Bernie Williams, Mariano threw out the first pitch. Robinson Cano banged out a home run first at bat against Max Scherzer. That's awesome for the Mets. I don't hate on the Mets. I'm a true New Yorker. But since I live in Arizona, I root for the Diamondbacks. But it's, growing up, I was a Yankee fan, and I love the Cincinnati Reds. And the Reds will be a little bit better this year. We'll see what happens. So anyway, E-Rhyme Sports in the building. Baseball is back, and let's rock it, baby. Let's go, Yankees. Let's get that World Series. Peace. Oh, and don't forget March Madness tonight, Sweet 16. It's going to be fun.